Hello, everyone. Welcome to Heart Center Tarot. As always, my name is Marina, and I will be your guide for this portion of the journey. And help me welcome my amazing co-host, Val from Dragonfly Crystals, Next Level Channeling. Welcome to Messages for Lightworkers, episode 90. Yay!
90. It's such a
90.
healthy number.
Yes. Yeah, it's like, okay, we've done this more than a couple times.
Done it more than a couple of times.
I'm starting to think it might work out.
Yeah, Mark, exactly, right?
Yes. This could be a keeper. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So, hello, Viviani and Tiffany Tisdale. Thank you for joining us. I know that the notices just dropped, so I'm sure that we'll have a few more people come in. And how nice that you two have joined us. Let's hope we'll have a few more. And I was playing with the cat earlier, and cat fur on my face you can't get off.
Yes.
That it doesn't matter what you do, it just kind of
like statically charged, and it just it's on.
Yes, absolutely.
It itches, or it you got it.
It's there. Yeah, it's
there.
Yeah, it is like a little itch, and you don't know exactly where it is. So yeah, if you see me attacking my face, that's what it is.
Understood.
Yes. Viviani says, I almost forgot. It's Thursday.
I've been with you, Viviani, on the I don't know what day it is problem, because I really hardly know what day it is.
I know.
I have to look at the calendar every time. I'm so in La La Land, and doing a lot of energy work for myself and going through a lot of stuff. So I'm kind of a little bit, even though I try and ground, I don't try, I do ground very well. Still, the energies are so high frequency right now as we're going through all of this planetary alignment stuff, and there's a whole bunch of things happening now. It's big energy.
It takes extra effort.
It takes
extra effort. So
yeah.
Hello, Sally. Hey, Salraj. Nice to see you here. So, hello, Rose Blue. Nice to see you. Just wanted to remind everyone, as always, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Leave a comment after the video. It really helps raise the algorithm, and it gets us out in front of people who really honestly want to hear what we have to say. They just don't know where we are. So when you do that, you help them find us.
Yes.
And Lunar, love and light, thank you. Yes, you caught a live. Yay! Nice.
Awesome.
Thanks for being here. And speaking of carrying on with the housekeeping stuff, make sure that you check out both Val's membership and my membership. There's always a little something extra when you are a member, and it's a way for you to support the channel, right? It kind of helps us to offset, and I mean tiny offset, on some of the expenses that we incur on a monthly basis to do this for you for free.
Yeah. I mean, we're talking hundreds of dollars, literally, for Streamyard, for Zoom, for Canva, for all these things that we do.
Web pages, classes.
Yes.
It adds up. The last time I checked, it was well over a couple $100, and I have not checked recently because I don't want to know what that number is.
It's definitely. I mean, and your web and the website for the classes and the readings that people can book for you. you have to pay for that as well, because that's how it works in today's world.
Yes, exactly. So it's just, and I know sometimes we forget, or at least I do. I forget to mention the memberships. I just kind of, it's there, and I just think, well, you know, if anyone's interested, they're going to click on it. But sometimes people, again, people don't know what they're looking for if you don't at least point them in the right direction and say this is an option. Right?
Yeah, you really have to say what you've got, or people don't even realize you have other things besides just this show. And I just want to say that my memberships have moved over to my website, dragonflycrystals.store. So those of you who aren't members, if you want to, I have 2 membership levels. You can join by going book online under dragonflycrystals.store. Hit that book online tab, and you'll see the memberships that are available, and all the things, the perks that come with it. So,
and for the time being, my memberships are still here, but I'm working on transitioning to my website as well. Because it just kind of puts everything in a nice little package.
It really does. I'm really enjoying having my members all in one place over on my website, and it makes it very nice. So smooth.
It does, yeah. And hello, Ellen R. and Lunar Love Light. That is, yes, you're very right, and we appreciate that. Yeah. He says, people don't understand how much goes into a business.
It's not like we're sitting, well, sometimes we are in our slippers and robes, but I mean, it's not like but we are sometimes. But we actually have to put forethought into all of this information that we present, and we have to pay for the infrastructure to create this platform and all the other offerings. So it really is a comprehensive thing that actually costs us money. Yeah,
absolutely. And
so that's how much we love all of you.
Yes. Yeah. We have to remember to remind ourselves to do that. But if you're thinking, now things are calming down a little bit, summer's almost over. If you're thinking about booking a reading, by all means, go to our website. You can book your reading online from there. And Val's is dragonflycrystals.store. And mine is marinasheartcentertarot.com. So anyway, that's what you can do. So now business end of things. Wait. One more thing.
There's more.
There's more. There's more. This long weekend, Sunday and Monday, there is a telethon in support of Kamala Harris and Tim Walz that is going to be happening on one of the psychics channels. And there's a whole lot of readers that are will be going in certain increments and whatnot. It's 24-hour. And it's your opportunity to donate directly to the Harris Walz campaign. None of us are getting a penny out of any of it. We're doing it because it is Psychics for Democracy.
Yay!
Really. So I posted on my community tab the link and a little information. So check out the community tab and go check it out. I'll be on Sunday from 6 to 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So
that's a long time.
2 hours. 2 hours. Yeah.
That's a marathon.
Yes. I get to spend the first hour with Aley and the second hour with Whimsy, Dr. Whimsy.
Very nice.
So that will be very, very interesting to work with some people that haven't
Very nice.
haven't worked with before. So
For
yeah.
such an important cause, for such an important
Yes.
world-changing
Yes.
situation, are voting for the Democratic Party and Kamala Harris and Tim Walz, please.
Yes.
And thank you, everyone.
Absolutely. Yeah. And don't forget, you have to vote. We know that Kamala is going to win, but she's only going to win if you get out there and vote. Right? Your best wishes and thoughts don't translate into a vote. You actually have to put the X.
We have to do it. Say it and do it.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
And I saw a cute T-shirt that I'm trying to figure out how I can get it. It says Kamala, and then underneath it, Kamala, as in how you say it.
Yeah.
And then, if that's too hard to pronounce, try Madam President.
That is so cute. Oh, I love that.
Yes, yeah.
If
that's too hard to pronounce, try Madam President. There we go. Yay. All righty. So let's get into our message for today. Mm-hmm. And it's always surprising how our guides mesh in giving each one of us the half of the component of the show, so that when we come together, we have the whole show.
Yeah.
So it's amazing. Oh, and Nettie P says, I hope she wins. Oh, I hope she wins. And I'm from Halifax, Nova Scotia, Canada.
Oh, thank you, Canadian.
I'm from Calgary, Alberta. Spent 12 years in Halifax.
Awesome. And you beautiful Canadians, thank you for your support. I know the Australians pay attention to us. The Canadians pay attention to us. And I am so excited and happy to have all of you really focusing your energy beautifully on Kamala and Tim Walz winning. That is awesome. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So as I was contemplating, what we were going to talk about, I took out the What We Have Forgotten deck, and I was shuffling and saying, okay, tell me what direction to go in. What is it that you want to talk about? And the first card that I pulled was Eternal Life.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. The second card I got was Creation. And the third card that I got was Medicine. And I thought, okay, all righty. I get it. We are eternal beings who create our own reality each and every day. Where we send our thoughts, that is what comes back to us. We have everything at our disposal. We have the medicine to make our lives better. It's just a matter of choosing to do that on a daily basis, to be in that high frequency, high vibration, and to realize that as eternal beings, we have done this Earth School more than once, right? And the amount of time that we spend in Earth School is minuscule, considering how long we've been around, and the fact that we are eternal, right?
Yes.
So
exactly.
We need to concentrate on being in that vibration, and that kind of. What did your guides say?
Oh yeah, and so I'm like, I'm saying, but my guides are getting a little weird. I thought till Marina explained her part of it, because it all made sense. And I hear the word effervescent, and I feel like that's like fizzy tablet and water that makes it all bubbly. But I go look it up. I say effervescence. And of course, it's being vivacious and enthusiastic. So this is the energy that they want all of us to bring in to our bodies, to our creations, to everything we do. It is a choice to feel that fizzy bubbling up of joy or excitement or enthusiasm, because everything that you do that is infused with that enthusiasm, that bubbling up, it is punched up with a bunch of power, like juju. It has a whole bunch of juju, whatever it is that you're infusing with that effervescent energy. This is something that's real. And how do you do this? I said to the internet, how? And of course, it's the old fake it till you make it. Feel that welling up of exciting enthusiasm, that effervescent. You know, we all know the fake it till you make it thing. And you know what? There's truth in that. Because once you start on that, even when you're doing the gratitude journal and you go, you know, you write it down. Well, yeah, I should feel gratitude about this, but you're trying to dredge it up. But a few weeks later, you actually start feeling gratitude for Z. It starts to happen. Well, this is the same thing, because you know what number 2 is? Practice gratitude.
Yes.
So you're faking it till you make it. And in each thing that you're going to go out and do, say you're going to go to the grocery store, feel that bubble of effervescent energy rising up inside of you, that excitement, that enthusiasm. What does that do? It creates that rising in energy. You are tapping into the infinite quantum field of energy. So another thing you can do is engage in quick physical activity, like running in place, whatever that is, short jogs, burst of energy. Another one is connecting with loved ones or friends and reaching out. But it really starts with you feeling that. Think of a fizzy going in a glass, like an Alka-Seltzer.
Yes.
Have that happen inside of you for the visual. Visualize it. And set small, achievable goals where you're using that. And you can see them as wins and celebrations that you created, that effervescent feeling. And you did a whole show with it, or you were in the audience. You were maintaining that beautiful flow. So focus on something you really enjoy is another way of developing and keeping that going. And practicing mindfulness and deep breathing. So it helps you keep that ball of energy, of effervescent fizz going in your body, and visualize success and positivity. You know, make sure that you're just going to play with it. You're going to play in that energy. It's not a dreaded task you have to do. Just feel that fizzy flowing and play with it.
Yep.
That's it.
And it comes back to you. As you were talking, Val, I was reminded of, you know how sometimes your car battery just decides it's not going to work.
Yeah.
And you need to connect to another car whose battery is running, right? And then there's that little spark and boom.
Exactly. I love that analogy.
Yes. Every once in a while I do come up with them, you know?
Yes, I love that. Yes, you're good at that. I do love that. That visual imagery of that analogy really gives you that kicks. You're giving yourself a kickstart.
And you're giving other people a kickstart.
Yeah.
And then they feel better and they could do it for someone else. It's never just one thing.
No.
You know, it's like a pebble in the pond, right?
Yes.
It ripples out.
You touch others with your effervescence. Yes. They touch others with it. It flows out like you say, Marina, ripples on the pond flowing out. Yeah. And in the meantime, you're becoming that energy as you keep practicing this. And just like the gratitude journal, you become very grateful, or in this instance, you become the battery that is charged up fully and ready to go. So
Yes.
yeah, I love that.
You're welcome, Tea Garden Chicken. Yeah.
Oh, and I
keep
did
that in
pull
mind. And hello, Laura Hammond Davis. And who else joined us that I saw here earlier? Oh, I think that was everyone. I think I got everyone.
I just wanted to.
Zelrod, is cutting up or putting out watermelon for the animals. That is,
I pulled cards earlier for this subject, effervescence, and they're saying, speak to yourself with kindness. Yes. So as you're feeling this effervescence, become aware of how you speak to yourself, because it's really important in this. And, you know, it's funny, if you're in this creation of this effervescent feeling within you, it's hard to get down on yourself. Yes. But remember that you are enough. You are enough just how you are, and to be present. Be present. How else could you do this? You have to be present to create this effervescence. And you will find clarity in the moment. And finally, breathe in. So you're really practicing breath work, being present, and realizing you're good just how you show up with that, that effervescence flowing through you.
Yes.
Pretty fun.
Yes, absolutely.
Experiment with
Aley says, I'm a pretty big deal. Yes, you are.
Yes, you are, Sally.
Never mind just to your cat. You're a pretty big deal because you're here.
That's right.
Yeah. And everybody else, put that. See if you can't get a magic marker. Put that on a t-shirt for yourself that you can look at it, or put it on your
big deal.
Yeah, on your mirror or whatever. I'm a pretty big deal. Yes, I am.
And you all are a pretty big deal. Not just to your cat. Yes, to your cat, but to the universe, to the multiverse. You're a pretty big deal. Think of it that way.
Yeah, we got to make it to Earth School. Do you have any idea how many souls are lining up who are saying, please, 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 just once, let me go? And
you have to really be, you have to really know what you're doing to come here to Earth School. Not everybody can come. Not everybody can take it. Some people come and only can do it one time, and they have to go off and do something else because.
Absolutely. And Sally says, write it on your forehead. No, wait. Yes. And Tea Garden says, use erasable markers on the bathroom mirror.
Absolutely. Yes. I am a pretty big deal.
Yes. Yeah. I like to have those things that remind me, even on a subconscious level.
Yeah.
That, I may not stop to contemplate or read what I see, but visually it gets in the back of my head, and I know it's there. Yeah. She remembered who she was, and the game changed.
Yeah, there you go. She remembered who she was, and the game changed in that instant.
In that instant.
Boom.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just like that.
Yeah. And I do have on my bathroom mirror, there's a little sticker on there that that says, shut up, you look good.
Yeah, there. That's also good. That is also good because, I mean, who's our biggest critic?
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. So do that isn't it amazing that, and we were talking about this before the show, that getting into that kind of down energy, it is so much easier to go down than it is to go up.
Yeah.
And, I wonder why that feels like it sometimes. And it's, down is where the ego is.
Yeah.
Down is where our, that's where the
it's
ego
easier
is.
to fall down than to get up. Yeah, it's easier to fall down than to get up.
Yeah.
Getting up takes
Yeah.
Energy, just like standing up.
Yeah.
Sitting down is easy.
Yes.
Standing up takes more muscle power.
Yes.
It's the same kind of thing, really. And you're going up in energy or you're going down in energy.
Exactly. Yeah. And
down
is heavy. Once you spend some time in the higher energies, down feels like you're walking or trying to run through mud.
Yes.
You know, it's everything is such an effort. It is so much easier to be up here once you learn how to do that. And absolutely agree with you, Val, that gratitude journal, that was really an awakening for me back when the what was it called, Simple Gratitude or something
like that.
Yeah, years ago. And read the book and thought, oh, okay, yeah, well, so, you know, one of the things on there was, you start a gratitude journal and you start off by picking 3 things that you're grateful for today. Yeah. And the first few times I did it, I thought, 3, oh, shit. What?
Really dig for what?
Yeah, it's like, really? Okay, what else? What else? But when you do it, it gets to the point that 3, only 3? Are you kidding? I could do, 3 go on the first line. Exactly. What about all the others? Because, you're in that.
You start perpetuating, you get in that energy of gratitude and you see everything and you actually become and feel the energy of being grateful for everything. It's a self-fulfilling energy as you work with it. Same thing with effervescence.
Yes, absolutely. That's what effervescence is. Yes, just being, being in that joy. Who wouldn't want to be in that all the time?
Absolutely.
So, Hello, Louise. Vote. Nice to see you here. We don't have a great big group, but then we're always up against Linda G. So
I know it's and you know, why is it that our show is always on the day my last name comes up and I could be getting a question answered? But I never get to, because here I am.
Yeah. Aw. Well, maybe one of these days we should consider maybe changing the time.
I can have you answer my question.
There you go. Yeah.
You know, one of these shows, we're going to ask the audience questions and wait for you to give us a reading on X, Y, or Z. We're going to ask our question and see what you all give us as an answer. It's going to be a reverse show.
Yeah.
I think that would be really kindness to the reader's day. It's reader's turn, and the readers get to sit and ask all of you in the chat, have all the gifts that we have, and we'll just ask you.
Yeah, exactly. Why not? That absolutely. That could definitely work.
I think that could.
And and Eleanor says, maybe try a different time. That's something to consider. Yeah. And hello, Mary Starshine. She says hello to everyone. And Laura Hammond Davis says, she's not live though. And I mean, she may not be live. She's Linda G, please. When I get to the point.
She's live when she does those. She's live because you're in the chat giving her your question, your personal question as a member, and she's answering it in the live time. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, and Salrod says, what if it turned into a reader roast?
Oh,
that could be fun too.
Well, come on, you sassy people out there. It's your opportunity then.
Yeah. Tell us what you really think of us.
Oh, man. But just watch it, because the next day we get to read you again. And sometimes payback.
Totally.
I'm kidding.
Okay. Well, thank you, Laura, for being here with us. Yeah, can watch her later. And I do like to tune in. I like to tune in to Linda G. I like to turn in or tune in to Marianne and Aley from Australia.
Yeah, I do all those too.
Yes, because there is just such a wealth of information. And of course, yeah, my boys, David and Gary, who David always does such insightful readings where he gives you the story, he gives you the background, he gives you the information, he double checks things. So, I always find after watching one of his videos, I'm not only entertained by the snark and the giggles, but I learned something.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah. That is great.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. And Louise says, are we doing readings? What do you think?
I suppose we could do readings. I mean, it's possible.
Yeah. Yeah, if that's the way that you want to go, and maybe yeah, let's keep the questions positive and have something to do with the higher energies.
Oh,
right. Let's concentrate on the higher energies.
That would be lovely.
So yeah, if you've got a question, type it in all caps. That way it gets my attention. And all righty, Eleanor. Yeah. And Louise. Okay. And maybe, okay, we can have these as just general reads.
Yep.
That works for me. That works for me. Absolutely. And Eleanor is going to be, she's off on some adventures very shortly.
Yes.
And yeah, I think it's going to be so much fun. And I could just feel, Ellen, that it's going to feel like so much has been lifted off your shoulders.
Definitely.
So, absolutely. Okay. Look, I get magic stream. And I think wherever you're going, if you find that there is by the side of the road or by the side of the mountain or whatever, that you see a little brook, a little stream, stop. Stop and dip your fingers, dip your toes if you can into that stream. And maybe that would be an excellent opportunity to just kind of sit back and imagine all the things that you are wanting to get rid of and energetically put them into a little ball and send it downstream. Bye. See ya.
I love that.
Hello, Heather. Nice to see you here. Thanks for popping in, even for a minute. Yeah. So that's the big thing that I see, Ellen. I also got storm fields, but that's not, I don't feel that as in, ooh, something bad. It almost feels like this is your opportunity to clear the air, to clear everything, because you know how things feel so much fresher and better after a storm. And I think that's, yeah. There you go. That's what I got.
I love that. So Ellen, oh my goodness. You have the dusky pink dragon from Andromeda coming in for you now. That is beautiful energy. Prepares all your chakras to embody higher love. Accept and radiate higher love. Touch others with its flame. That is a beautiful, powerful energy coming in. And it's funny, here you are with an inner earth card, which is the base chakra, about security, strength, laying foundations. So you're going to be doing that. And right next to this card, so you're starting at your foundation, is the highest vibration you can get on earth, really. I am presence, light body activation, accessing divine wisdom. So you're laying your foundation for all of this. They're saying loosen your grip. And so loosen your grip, your coping mechanisms, density, anything, we all have all of those things. We're always trying to release our connections to all of that isn't serving us anymore. And they're letting you know you are part of your star family. They are going to be showing up. You are going to be connecting with them. You're part of a team of souls. Call in support whenever you need it, because you certainly can. Your life's a canvas. You can create whatever you want, just like painting it. You can create your life the way that you want. And this is the final cards. They're telling you celebrate. Celebrate. You're being asked to celebrate a recent accomplishments, no matter how big or small. Do something special to commemorate it, the moment. You deserve that and so much more. Listen. Wow. Listen to your inner voice. It's guiding you to do something or say something, and it's time to act on its wisdom. And finally, worth. Worth. You are being asked to honor your worth. It can be so easy to feel that we aren't good enough or worthy of happiness. This simply isn't the case. However, you are worthy and you have inherent value. It's time to cherish yourself and see your true worth. That way, everyone will see that beautiful treasure that you are. Treasure that you are. Yes, absolutely. Celebrate that, Ellen. Absolutely.
Yeah. Totally. And I like how one of the messages that that Val read was about letting go and so on. And absolutely do those ceremonies, because when you can shed all that, you can leave all that in the past, and it's a nice good future for you coming up, Ellen. So
totally is.
I hope that resonates with you, Ellen, and
I love it.
Yeah, I'm so going to look forward to hearing about adventures and about what you're going to be doing.
Absolutely.
Okie dokie. And Louise would like a general reading. All righty.
Okay. Louise,
what do we have? Yeah.
Oh, good, Ellen. Thank you.
Yes, absolutely. Okay. All righty, Louise, be a little tender with yourself. You've been kind of like you've been a little hard on yourself. You've gone through some things over the last little while, and it still feels, everything still feels a little raw, a little emotional. What you can do is acknowledge the situation and then begin the healing that comes from it. But you acknowledge the situation first. And funny, the cards that I got, and this is from the Angelic Messenger cards, was tenderness, acknowledgement, and healing. So I think that's what your guides want you to do, is be gentle with yourself. Yes, maybe things didn't work out quite the way that you thought that they were going to work out. Maybe you might have said something that you kind of wish you could take back. That's okay. We all get a second chance. You can always go back and and speak to whoever you were, involved in this situation, and say, you know what, I'm sorry, I've had a chance to think about it, and yeah, my reaction was really inappropriate, or I said this, and yeah. Anyway, so yeah, you can absolutely do that. We always, every single morning we wake up, we get a second chance to be better than we were the day before. So there you go, Louise. I hope that resonates with you. And hello, Bora Bora.
Hi, Janet. So, Louise, I have this beautiful fire dragon for you. And this fire dragon burns up the lower energies around you. You are safe and protected. Be determined and inspired. Clear your soul pathway. So they're asking you, there are things that have been going on. Yeah, you've been, hard on yourself, and things are coming up that you're being asked to reassess things. So that is about being asked to take stock of your life and let go of anything or anyone that is no longer making you happy. Notice who and what brings you joy and who and what doesn't. It's time for a life cleanup. So you notice the dragon matches that cleanup energy. That's what it's all about. Then lighten up.
Yes.
So you're being asked to remember that life doesn't always have to be so serious. Yes, there are hard things that happen. No, it's not always easy to be here on Earth, but you can always find time to laugh and be silly and have fun. It's so important that you do so. So that fun is that effervescent feeling that we talked about. So be in that giving energy as well. And one of the best feelings we can experience is in giving to others. It makes us feel uplifted. So it might be just as simple as at the store, see somebody, oh, that's a pretty top, or, gee, you look beautiful. Did, something really complimentary and nice to someone that you really feel. That could lift somebody, smile at somebody unexpectedly. Just even that can lift them up. And another thing they're calling you to do is be patient. So you are being asked to practice patience right now. It's not easy to do this, but you're strong. And there is a reason why things aren't aligning the way you want them to in this moment. Have patience. It will eventually work out absolutely 100%, as your other cards are talking about. Now, you have the gateway of the Temple of Truth coming for you. All of this is about living your authentic self, your authentic life, clearing away what isn't you, what doesn't resonate with you, what isn't working for you, and standing at the throat chakra, authenticity, self-expression. This is a very powerful place for you to be. You are not alone.
Yeah.
In isolation, physical connection, and community, you have all of the whole entire community here on Earth, and you also have the community in the great multiverse. Golden children, the golden children, you have your inner child, the tenderness and innocence of your inner child, and those rare gifts that innocence gives you. Play in that childlike innocence and feeling of everything is wonderful. When it's Christmas morning, it's that feeling. Feel like that. Be in that energy of innocence and allowing life to unfold in a beautiful flowing way, because all paths lead home.
Yeah.
Basically, that's inner authority, intuition, and turn your gaze within. I think that reading's pretty clear.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. Totally. I hope that that was beneficial for you, Louise. Thank you for asking.
Yes.
Okay. And Sally would like a message. She says, may I have a message on what's next for me spiritually?
Okay.
All righty. what's next for you, Sally, is from the Witching Hour deck, I start with Broken Branch. And the Broken Branch is very much like the Three of Swords in the tarot. It doesn't necessarily mean, heartbreak, heartache, so on. It means to do a little more internal work and to cut away the parts that are no longer serving you. Okay, just like in the fall or whenever, getting ready for winter, you prune the trees, right? You cut away all the dead branches and so on. That's what the message here is with the Broken Branch. Is you don't want to put energy into things that are not going to flourish, that are not going to provide you with anything. So it's time to say, all right, okay, I've come this far. Now I can examine and say, what is it that I need to let go? What is it that I need to leave by the wayside? And then the next card that I got was the Book of Spells.
Ooh.
And the Book of Spells is like the Eight of Pentacles, things coming in fast. This is you have, once you start kind of dropping things that aren't serving you, then all of a sudden there's room for greater things to come in. And yeah, that's when the Book of Spells shows up. And all of a sudden it's like your guides are telling you what you need to do next, and you're going, oh, okay, yeah, all right, I got it. Let me write that down. Just slow down a minute. But everything is just going really, really well. And you know what? When you're done with all that, yeah, heal the ouch. Whatever is in your sphere, in your control, that is causing you any kind of worry or upset, or has hurt you, or things didn't go out. Here is your opportunity to, with the Broken Branch, to get rid of that. To say, all right, I recognize that, yeah, this was something that hurt me. This is what the lesson was that I got from it, and now I can let it go. I think these are absolutely wonderful. And I'll end off with the last card is Blessing. Everything that you are receiving, everything that you have done up until now has been a blessing for your soul, a blessing to your soul. So yeah, carry on. You're doing great.
Absolutely. I love that. I love that. And there's some reason why the pink dusky dragon from Andromeda is making an appearance again. So this is the second time today. Prepares you, all your chakras, to embody higher love. So accept and radiate higher love. Touch others with its flame. Look at that beautiful dragon. Pink.
Maybe Sally's going to get a boyfriend.
I don't know.
Boyfriend, Sally's.
But Sally,
what happened? Why not? Why not? She's an attractive woman. She's got an awful lot to offer.
Sally, you are overflowing with abundance, my dear friend. You are overflowing with abundance. So it's just saying, open up and believe that you are deserving of all this abundance. It's not monetarily always. It's the abundance of everything, all the flowing good that is coming to you. Opening up to receive all that, and pay attention to everything around you. This is what they're calling you to do. There are signs you're being given, both the subtle ones and the ones that can't be missed.
Yes.
These signs will help you to see how best to move forward in order to live your life. So at this stage of the progression of your evolution of remembering, you are your guru. So your signs are going to come to you, and it's up to you to watch for that. And that's how they do it. They aren't going to give people messages that are going to step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, you're the guru for yourself. And so they're asking you to celebrate all of that. Celebrate whatever your accomplishments are, whatever you have done up to now. Celebrate yourself, and make sure you ground, because there's a lot of high energies around you. If you're spending too much time in your head, and it's time to pay attention to your body and to the earth. So go outside and plant your feet on the ground. Well, maybe not in the hot sand, but
Yeah.
and enjoy the centering feeling that this brings. Maybe just go and put your feet in the pool. Anyway,
There you go.
So
Works
this
just as well.
they are giving you a hint. You're having an initiation during this timing, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. You are awakening to even higher levels of remembering. That is what this is. Energetic upgrades are coming, a new way of being, an integration. And finally, this is you, the I am presence. That's your God self, your Atman shining in this body, in your vessel, being in Christ consciousness while on earth. I just have 3 more cards. It's okay to be misunderstood. It's okay. It's okay. Perception is not always based on the truth. You don't have to explain yourself. It's okay for others to misunderstand you. Let go of the past. Let go of the past. It's time to envision a new story, just as Marina was talking about. You are worthy. You are worthy right now. You are worth it all. Worth it all. Just remember all of this. Pay attention to all of this, and all the signs that are going to be presented to you are for you to interpret and know. Write it down, whatever you see. If you see 5 hawks, if you see, pick up X amount of feathers, whatever is showing up in front of you and you go, write it down, because at some point you'll draw the lines and it'll make sense to you. These are signs to show you what is coming and what you're meant to do. So I hope that makes sense.
And while Val was holding up the cards and talking, the message that I got was channeling. I think that if you have not yet connected with your galactic family, you will, and you're going to start channeling messages from the galactic.
You just gave me the big chills, because Sally has connected to galactics, and she does channel, and she is a phenomenal channel. She channels so easily that she doesn't even believe it. She doesn't even believe it, because it's so easy.
No, Val did not pay me to say that. No, that's just what I got.
Got it and said it. And Marina's very attuned and tapped in. So when she channels that information for you, that came from her guides and whoever she's channeling in that information from. It did not come from me.
No,
this isn't a conspiracy. Sally channels galactic entities, galactic beings, and that information is pretty profound from my standpoint. I've heard it, and I know that is so.
Perfect.
Step into it and own it. Step into it and own it.
Absolutely. All right, Sally, there you go. And let's see. very, very quickly, Mary Starshine would like to know, will Jesus show up in Sally's backyard as an orb?
I think Jesus is a little busy to show up like an orb. Besides, I don't think he'd have to show up like an orb anyway if he wanted to show up. No.
Hi, Denise. Nice to see you here. Yeah. But still, no, I think that Jesus is showing up around Sally all the time in different ways and means and forms. And I think, yeah, he's, whether she realizes or not, he does speak to her and she does hear him. So there. Okay. All right. Nettie P would like to, and please let me know, Nettie P, if you're here, and then Lunar Love and Light. That's who I've got for questions. So if you can let me know if you're here, Lunar Love and Light is. Nettie P, are you here? Yes. Okay. All righty. Perfect. So Nettie P would like a reading. All right. I'm picking up one deck and I'm being told, no, go there, go there. Okay, then. Fine. Oh, you've been watching quietly, Denise? Hey, Marby. Yeah. Mary Starshine, be right back. All right. Ah, okay. Interesting. All right. Nettie P, whatever it is that you have been wishing for. See you later, Ellen. Thanks for being here. Ellen. Thanks for being here. Whatever it is that you have been wishing for or waiting to manifest, something that you have been praying for, I think it's ready to come in. Okay, this is from the Enchanted Map, and it's magical prayer. So that is something that is what you have been putting out there is being heard. It may not come in exactly as you think it will, but it is on its way to you. I also get from the witching hour, I get dance. And dance card here is like it's like the Page of Wands. It's all about freedom, liberation, self-expression. So if you're, what you have put out there in terms, and it almost feels like what you have been asking for the universe is, okay, when is this going to be over? Like, when am I going to see the end of it? When can I be done with what you're going through? And what I'm getting is you're getting very, very close to it. You're in the process of putting things together, and you're going to be making that leap, kind of. I also get the sacred vows, and the sacred vows is like the Justice card in the tarot. So this has to do with commitment, devotion, distinction, belief system. Prayer, again, going back to the magical prayer, that something that was unjust, or you felt was unjust, is being righted. It is going to work out, and you are going to emerge the stronger for it. I also got the emergence cards. So you've been tested, and the universe has heard you. Things are going to move in your direction. That's what I got for you, Nettie.
I love that. So I got the Air and Water Dragon, Nettie. So this is about helping you connect to higher frequencies. Again, trust your intuition, develop psychic abilities, be open to enlightenment, and express your inner sun. All of that is flowing to you. You have the reassess card and the cleanup card. So there are things being cleaned up. You are cleaning up. All this stuff is happening right now. And that's what's going on. No wonder you want it to be over. But they're telling you this is the reassessment phase where you're letting go of whatever doesn't serve you, anyone or anything that doesn't make you happy. And notice what doesn't bring you joy and letting it go, letting it go. Even old routines that you might have done, old things that aren't working for you, that have no juice or excitement for you. Let that go. You're opening up to things and you're getting a leg up. So you're getting a lot of help coming your way. So this is opening up, is about opening your heart to another or to yourself, basically, and letting your walls down to trust what's best for you. Your life will open in wonderful ways once you decide to open your heart up even more. And this is about speaking your truth, speaking up, speaking for yourself, speaking and standing in power for yourself. This is really important because here's your base chakra, the root chakra, which is about security and strength, laying foundations, getting this coordinated, getting all your foundations set. This involves past lives that had to do with wars and battles and things that you felt were slights, things that stained your reputation, or things that you didn't feel honored and you gave the sacrifice to in past lives. Well, it's coming up for clearing along with all of this. And they're asking you to please just do some grounding, go out in nature, whatever that looks like, to get out of your head. With this battle and root chakra, you were sitting there with your loyal heart, being honorable, bringing it, and you didn't get that back in that lifetime. And now it feels like you can't trust, but it's here for you to learn to trust. So you can do this. Thank you. Thank you, Nettie.
Yeah, absolutely. I hope that that is beneficial, and thank you for asking, Nettie. All righty. And our last question is from Lunar Light. What positive is coming next for me?
Okay. Okay.
Ooh. You're welcome, Nettie. I hope that resonates.
I hope that helps you.
Yes. All righty. Lunar Light, what is coming for you is good things. I think that you are probably very much living what it is that we were talking about earlier, about, the effervescence, the being happy, the being in joy and whatnot. Because what I have coming for you is a lot more abundance. And abundance doesn't necessarily mean financial. Abundance could be spiritual abundance, emotional abundance, whatever the abundance that you feel you could use a little bit of a top up. Well, that is coming to you. You can manifest that for yourself. And why can you do that? Well, because I got witching herbs. You've got the recipe. You know how to do this. This is like the 10 of Wands in the tarot. This is it's healing, it's well-being, it's nourishment, it's giving you the things to keep you going, right? It will give you the opportunity to, whatever challenges might be coming up, that you've got the You've got all the tools. You've got all the little bits that you need to make that potion, to make things happen the way that you would like them to happen. Okay. Part of that could be, excuse me, education. And that is maybe that something that you've been thinking about or looking at, is becoming more familiar, excuse me, with either herbs or with mantras, different things like that. So give into that. If that's what you're drawn to do, give into that, because it will be beneficial for you. And then I get the High Priestess. And this is exactly like the High Priestess in the tarot. It leadership, courage, being willing to put in the work, being willing to be first. You have faith in the universe. You're trusting the outcomes. Mm-hmm. And so this is confirmation that what is positive that is coming for you is your guides are saying, yeah, you're on the right track. You're absolutely on the right track. You have worked very hard to get to where you are. Don't give up. We see what you're doing. We applaud what you're doing, and we're going to continue to help you so that you can achieve that abundance in whatever way that is going to be most beneficial for you. So I think this is great. I love these.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. So Lunar, love and light. I love your name. Oh, yes. The orange dragon is the one that you got. It's so gorgeous. And it says, expand your light for ascension. Be a peaceful warrior. Help those in need and remember your magnificence. And you have beautiful cards, really. They're asking you to check in. So that is about whatever you're pondering. Take a moment to see how you really feel about it. Really get into your body and your heart. Do you feel lighter or heavier when you think about this particular thing that you're thinking about? Are you excited or filled with dread? So pay attention to your inner guidance. It's always helpful. So that checking in is next to reassess. So reassess what it is. If anything or anyone is not, you're not happy and uplifted around someone or something or circumstances, make the changes necessary. Checking in and feeling how that feels, and follow your intuition when you feel that. Mm-hmm. And next to all of that is comfort. So giving yourself softer clothes, beautiful colors that uplift you, comfortable pillows to relax on, everything that is sensual and divine feminine oriented is for you. And that is also going to help you connect even further to your guides and angels. And this is about getting new perspectives for things. Simply also being around other people can help you to dial into all of that. And you're really in need of this now, these deep connections, and they'll benefit you in many ways. But it's funny. I think it's this kind of council of light they're asking you to connect with as a community, as a resource. And so really do this in meditation, perhaps, because it's easier to connect and bring them in. So the Council of Light is about divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realm. So you're working together. Accept what is. Accept what is so. Isn't that you give up. Accepting what is like going with the flow, the Tao, the flow of water. Yeah. It's going to bring peace in every moment. What is so in this moment? Whatever it is, accepting it and being in that moment is going to bring you a lot of beautiful things. So it's time to celebrate. there are a lot of things you've cultivated until now. And so this is a time you're going to celebrate it. Let love guide you. This is a reading about love, actually. Choose to see the good in the world today. That is the good in you. It's about seeing your good, because everything mirrors to you what you feel about yourself. And the more you love yourself and see that beautiful, sacred heart energy of the divine feminine, the more that you'll see that outside of yourself. Getting grounded. This is the last card. Empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. This is very important for your empathic nature and your sensitivity. Ground in and connect. It really helps to bring in the higher vibrations when you send that grounding cord down into Mother Earth and you connect to the elemental kingdom. I hope that helps. Thank you.
Absolutely. Beautiful reading. That was lovely, Val. I really enjoyed that.
Thank
and
you.
Hello, Heavenly Blessed Honey. I don't know if you've been lurking in the background, but we're just getting ready to shut her down to go. And absolutely, Maureen D'Amico. Thank you. Thank you. I hope that you are having a great evening as well. And Lunar Love and Light says, hoping my divorce is finalized soon. Been a long, torturous journey. Yes. Been searching for my soul tribe, and ladies just confirmed a lot. I am a warrior. Absolutely.
You are.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Wonderful.
You got it.
Yep.
You got it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Perfect. Perfect. Well, my darling Valerie, as always, it was a pleasure, darling.
It was a pleasure, my wonderful friend Marina.
So yeah, so great. I love doing these shows, love doing the readings for you guys. Thank you, each and every one of you, for joining us, for spending, part of your afternoon with us. We'll be back on at 7 p.m. this evening, Mountain Standard Time, 6 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Central. And that is going to be on Cleo's channel. And that is Golden Girls Coffee Clutch. Join us around our table as we solve the world's problems, one spoon of ice cream at a time.
Oh my God, I love that visual.
Yeah, that's right. Just have the big bucket and the big spoon. The serving spoon, not the little spoon.
Oh, no, don't even get that small spoon out of the drawer, the silverware drawer. Go for the big one.
Exactly. That's right. Serving spoon. Mean it. All right, you guys, take it easy. Have a great rest of the day, and we'll see you later. Bye.